Hariom everyone. Today we have Divya with us, and she has been here as a part of the Dallas team for the last 2 years, I would say. And in these 2 years, she has taken up a lot of responsibility. She came in from soon after her Brahmachari training course in Trinidad Tobago. What year was it, Divya?
2016 to 2018.
So about 2019, I think Divya came down to Dallas to fulfill her other responsibilities. There were some obligations, so she fulfilled those, and she reached out to Swami Swarupananji and asked Swami Swarupananji about joining the Chinmaya order and to work full time. And we are very glad to say that Divya here is joining us to be the category of Swamins and Brahmacharins. So Puja Swamiji blessed her to work in white. In a short while later, I will explain different protocols. So she will be working in white full time, and she will be henceforth called as Brahmacharini Divya or Divyaji or Brahmacharini Ji, however you find it comfortable. Uh, Calling divs or something else is not something which is right. So I would say Brahmacharini Divya Ji or Brahmacharini Ji or Divya Ji. So we are glad that she is joining us. So Divya, how does it feel? You've been here for the last 2 years. You've done your Brahmachari training course under Swami Prakashananji, and please tell us your experience.
It feels like it's finally here. I finally arrived. A long journey has finally ended here, and I get to start a new one. So it feels very exciting, and I'm glad to finally finish my other responsibilities and step in completely into serving and doing seva under mission. It's been a long time goal, so finally to be here feels very good.
You've been here for the last 2 years, and now that you're going to work full time, what does it entail? What does it mean full time?
Full time means that I will be able to dedicate 23 out of 24 hours of the day to all the mission work preparations for all the classes, getting involved in all the activities with the kids, the adults, the chicks. So I get to fully dedicate my attention to the material studying and activities that are here with missions without having to worry about family, without having to worry about a job or a career. So I get to pay attention completely to the work that mission is.
You mean to say we can hold you for that 23 hours, right?
Uh-oh.
So Divya, you've been involved in the mission for quite some time now. What is it about serving in Dallas that makes it so special?
I would have to say that first and foremost, it would be Swami Sarveshananji's guidance that has definitely made an impression and impact, especially since I first met Swamiji during the Yup course. And then through his guidance, went to the Vedanta course, and coming back and moving to Dallas, Swamiji has definitely been a role model and role model that I look up to and that has inspired me to be on this path. Second would be you, Hariji, meeting you here, seeing your passion for this as well, and especially in the last year and a half, seeing you step into the role of Brahmachari and taking on the workload, and seeing you enthusiastic has also been part of the inspiring work. And moving to Dallas, I got to meet the entire community. So all the ammas, uncles that have dedicated a lot of time and seva here as well, getting to know them through Balvihar camp and some of the other events sprinkled here and there. So it was really fun getting to know everyone. So it felt like I moved from the New Jersey family to the Texas family, and it didn't feel like I had left home. So with that, it feels very good to join CMDFW.
So one might ask, Swamiji, what are these protocols? How does it work? Joining to the Brahmachari training course is the choice by the individual to learn Vedanta and to come with this deep desire to unfold and dedicate that life for Puja Gurudev and his vision, and then get trained accordingly. And once that education portion, which is about roughly 2 years plus, just about a month or 2 months, depending on which Acharya is teaching them, which Swamin is teaching them. At the end of the course, the students are given an opportunity to choose to walk this path, no pressures added in, to walk this path and choose if they want to dedicate their life. There are these options. You can work in a complete, full-fledged, and with the permissions and blessings of the parents. Then they are given the yellow robes. They are the sannyasi in training, monk in training. For some obvious reasons, when a very dedicated individual wants to serve full time, but for whatever reasons they cannot take yellow robes, they are allowed, with the permission of the head of Chinmaya Mission, which is presently Swami Swarupananji. With their permission, they are allowed to work as a full-time Brahmacharin, and their name is not changed, but they are given the title Brahmachari or Brahmacharini. So in our Divya's case, she will be henceforth called as Brahmacharini Divya. But those who take yellow, they are given Brahmachari Hari Chaitanya. The name itself is changed. All the old identities are dropped. There are many who complete this Vedanta course, the Brahmachari training course, and go back to Grihastha life. And they dedicate pretty much a good chunk of their time for mission and fulfilling Gurudev's vision, the renaissance of Hindu mindset. They are not obligated to wear any specific white, yellow or ochre robes. In fact, they are advised to wear their simple Grihastha clothes, and there is no title given, and they are just sevaks, trained sevaks or sevikas. Then once the training, the monk under training, once they have taken this yellow, it is up to the head of the mission to decide if and when they are ready for taking sannyasa diksha. That is not by the individual's choice, but that is by the choice of the head of the mission, who would now come to assess, understand that this individual has transformed, matured, and can hold his or her own ground as the representative of Puja Gurudev at various centers or various responsibilities. They are conferred these ochre robes, and they are called Swamins or Swamini. So in our Sampradaya, it is in the Advaita Vedanta Shankara system. There are 10 schools of sannyasa, of which in our Sampradaya, the last name is Saraswati. So like Swami Puja Gurudev's name, full name would be Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Swami Chinmayananda Saraswati. So that Saraswati is a common name. In fact, the whole name is common except the middle portion. Like for example, if in my case it would be Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Swami Sarveshananda Saraswati. So that middle name changes. So these are the different stages. You can be a Brahmacharini in or Brahmachari in white. You can be a name changed with a Chaitanya title given, and that would be like how Brahmachari Hari Chaitanya is. And then the next stage would be to the monk order. I hope the whole elaborate protocol system is understood.
So I've known Brahmacharini Divya now for about 18 months, ever since I came back from the Brahmachari training course. And initially coming back, Brahmacharini Divya was a teacher at our Frisco Center. So having that constant presence there, entering this new responsibility, having that presence there for feedback, for help, for support, that came in so invaluably. And in our rookie year already, with the pandemic starting, going online and everything, having a partner there that's willing to, go through the motions with us and really be as creative and really have fun with it, it was a great experience that we're going to cherish going forward. So it's awesome to have her on the team here, and we can do some amazing things, and really, really happy for her. And welcome to the team, Divyaji. So Divyaji, unlike Swami Sarveshananji, you and I have never met Puja Gurudev. But in serving his vision, how is he still your inspiration?
Even though Gurudev may not be there in person or I've never met him, I have been told that he lives on through his words and through his work. And I've definitely connected with that. I remember the very first book that we ever picked up during our Vedanta course was The Journey of Masters. And understanding his life journey through where he was, the questions that he asked, the tapas that he went through, and the inspiration he brought to the world, just reading that was enough to take this path seriously and to see what levels we can reach. So that reading his work and understanding that he lives in those words is very important.
So Divya, I invoke Puja Gurudev, Puja Guruji, and the entire Guru Parampara's blessings, Bhagwan's, that Ishwara's blessings, that may your this sankalpa to walk this path be strengthened. May the purpose for which this path is walked is reached in this very lifetime, and may you grow, unfold, and welcome to this CMDFW family as a full-time Brahmacharini. We are excited to have you in this role. You've always been a part of this family, but with this title and role, I feel excited in welcoming you. So please welcome. Hari Om.
Liam, thank you, Swamiji.